Hello and welcome to my very first pump and pour. I am making this because when I started this pumping journey this second time around, saw a lot of pump and pours that were just absolutely huge, and it caused me to feel very like something was wrong. And really, nothing was wrong. Everyone is just super different, and so I just want to see this to help. I just want to do this to help normalize different pumping amounts. My name is Lizzie, and I am 4 months postpartum. I have a 3-year-old son, and then I just had our second son in March. And so, my experience with our first son, I had read the book Baby Wise, and I just decided that that was the Bible, and it wasn't the Bible, but I decided that it was going to be like the Bible, like the law for how I took care of my child. And I think between that and then just some other potential health situations, I had low supply. Even though I don't think I actually had low supply, I think I just was not educated on pumping. I always joke that the amount of time that I spent learning how to have an unmedicated birth, I wish I would have spent that amount of time learning how like breastfeeding works and all those things. But our second son here has gone a lot better. It's still a combo fed situation, but it has gone a lot better. So our second son nurses on demand, and then he needs, like, we need to physically see with our eyeballs that he's getting 12 extra ounces a day. I don't know how we settled on 12, except for that, like, we've been weighing him every 2 weeks, and that has seemed to kind of help him catch back up. When he was born, we started combo feeding, and then like around 1 month, he seemed to be satisfied every time I would just nurse him. And then when we weighed him at his 2-month appointment, he had dropped down to the third percentile. So that was very shocking for all of us. Something I really had to work through because I was very disappointed that it felt like once again I had failed or whatever, but it is okay. Everyone's journey is different. Sometimes, as my pediatrician says, the baby is like a Houdini at the breast when they're nursing. And so it seems like they're getting a lot and they're not getting a lot. So um, I make up that 12 ounces by pumping as much as I can at 4 different times during the day, plus nursing him on demand. I have made that work for my schedule. This does not work for everyone, but it works for me. So I pump at night 2 times. I start at 8:30 p.m. And then I pump for 30 minutes. I use the Mom Cozy S9 Pro, and look, that's how much I got. And then I pump again after I wait an hour. So I pump from 8:30 to 9, and then it runs, and then I wait an hour, and then I pump again at 10. The reason that I do that is because I learned that prolactin, once you have emptied the breast, prolactin boosts again. I just hit my mic. I'm new to this. I have no idea what I'm doing. It boosts again after 90 minutes from the start of the last removal. So yes, on that second pump, I'm getting like an ounce and a half maybe, but I only have to make up 12 ounces. I'm not trying to feed a freezer. Like, my son will literally eat this in the next 24 hours. So, and then here is my left side. My lefty is a little bit of my slacker. Also, something people never said in their pump and pour videos that I'm going to go ahead and say. My son last nursed at 4:30. So my first pump was from 4:30 to 8:30. So there was that span of time. And then, like I said, I pumped again about an hour after I was done. Okay, so I like to weigh my milk. And I will show that. Okay, so here's me weighing my milk so that I can get the exact numbers. I do really like the Mom Cozy. I switch between the Mom Cozy and the Zomi. The Zomi is the one that I got with my insurance. And like I said, this is going to be a bit of a higher pour for me for nighttime because my son had not nursed since 4:30. This might be actually, I don't want to speak too soon. This might be a record for me for a nighttime pour. Okay, 5.3. Are we going to get to 5.4? Okay, 5.3 ounces. Fantastic. So that means that my total for today plus the 6.6 was 11.9 ounces, which will be, when I put it into my little chart, it will tell me that it's a record. So pretty cool. All right, follow me for more content like this. I'm new to this, so we'll see how it goes.